It's so nice to be sitting here actually with Kristián Fišl from Feis Music. And it's just great because what a coincidence, we're both in the same country again. And
yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's just so nice to see you and your lovely dad, who is so kind, he's filming us. So the coincidence is that next week is the summer bonus for the podcast, the 11th podcast episode about the Glasgow Sneeze, which you composed. So that's a great coincidence. And then I thought, okay, we could maybe talk about what inspired you to do that tune, but more importantly, what inspires you to create tunes in the first place when you compose something.
Well, I'm not really a sophisticated composer. Most of the time I just feel creative, and I sit behind the keyboard and I try some melodies to how it sounds, and when I like it I try to put it into some sort of structure so it makes sense for the dancers as well, and then I create a tune.
But what is the thing that sparks you, that gives you the idea? Do you get inspired by a book, by a movie, by a dancer, or by a story?
It takes various possibilities. Sometimes I would, for example, have some pop music, for example, and I would take some parts of the melody into the tune and I would somehow transfer it into Irish music. Or I also composed a tune for my boyfriend, so he inspired me to do this tune as well. So it's can have various options.
Yeah, that's lovely. And do you have composed tunes for dancers, right? When you play them, or have you played them for those dancers you composed them for at the Feis?
Yeah, that's true.
And what's that feeling like when you know, oh, this is the dancer I composed the tune for, and that person is dancing to my tune I composed for the dancer?
Yeah, it's very, it's a big honor to play a tune at the Feis that's mine, not only the tune for this specific dancer, but in general, when I play my tunes at the Feis, it feels like, wow, I did something, I accomplished something as well, so it's very good, very nice.
Oh, that's lovely. I mean, the story is in the podcast about the Glasgow Sneeze, so people, if you want to hear it, you have to listen to the podcast. But that was, to me, was an honor when you played it then as well. You played it for me once at a fashion. It was like, that tune was composed for us ladies, you know, by you, and that to me was an honor then as well, you know, to be able to dance to your tune there. And one last funny, weird question. If you were a tune, what tune would you be?
Wow. I would probably be my favorite things tune. It's a jig tune.
A jig tune?
Yeah.
So you're a jig person?
Yeah, maybe.
Lovely. That's good. Thank you so much for this very impromptu quick.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a million.